Good morning time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Charlie Kilo 1775. Early morning coffee time chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning out there. Good morning. It's coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Skip's not rolling in yet. This is just a chat here on YouTube. Occasionally we get the somebody coming in on 385, but not very often. We just sit around, bullshit, talk about anything and everything. So feel free to join in. It's for us early risers. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. interference comes from, guys. No idea whatsoever. It just pops up like that. Charlie Kilo 1775, Illinois is trying CQCQDX. And it goes away just that quick. And there it is again. Oop. Good morning. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning risers coffee time chat. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Oh yeah, Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays begins here in a few hours, ladies and gentlemen. Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays. This is the last day of Charlie Kilo. Charlie Kilo will retire. Then it becomes November Sierra 1775, Illinois. Good morning out there. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee chat for us early risers. Not much going on with Skip, but we sit around and we just bullshit, drink coffee if it's appropriate, or a cold beer, depending where you're at in the world. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Welcome to the early morning coffee time chat for us early risers. Not usually a lot going on skip-wise this early in the morning, so we sit around and bullshit and chat. The guys from Europe haven't come on yet. We've got about 4 or 5 of them that come on every Saturday or Sunday. So they should be on here shortly. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Charlie Kilo 1775. Illinois is trying CQC QDX. Good morning. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Tail's a dangerous fucking weapon, man. Come on. Stop. Stop. Thank you. Just sit here and be pet. You do this shit all the fucking time. Just sit here and be petted, buddy. Lord have mercy. You gonna go outside? You gonna go potty? You gotta go? Come on. You get a cigarette, and I'll take you out. Put my shoes on and go. Sorry about that. I had to go take the puppy out. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee chat for us early risers. Not too much going on with that skip, so we get on here on the radio for a few hours and YouTube, and we just sit here and bullshit. The guys from Europe haven't come on yet, but hopefully they will here shortly. They usually do around 4:30 in the morning. I'll start hearing some of the German guys come out here, and some of the guys from England. So coffee time, and that guy out of Hawaii, I think it's 420 Hawaii. He likes to come on also. So good morning out there. If it's coffee time for you, it might be Miller time, depending where you're at out there in the world. So crack open a cold one if it's Miller time. That's not the right one. That's the wrong fucking. They got the wrong fucking picture in there. Well, Mr. Single Voyage, good morning. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Hope I wasn't sitting there quiet for too long there, sir. I was sending a few messages to a buddy of mine out there in Washington about an antenna. Good morning out there, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Charlie Kilo 1775's early morning coffee time. Skip is not the greatest this time of the day, so we just sit around here and bullshit. Talk about anything and everything. If it's coffee time in your neck of the woods, get a nice hot cup of Joe. It might be cold beer time. So if it's cold beer time, go get yourself an ice cold one. Sit down, relax, and let's have a good old conversation. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Oh, yeah. Well, there, Mr. Single Voyage, today is the last day for Charlie Kilo 1775. Tomorrow, it's November Sierra 1775. Other words, Needle Snapper. Charlie Kilo's retiring today. This is the last day. Charlie Kilo is retired. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Welcome to the Coffee Time Chat. Oh, it's going to be in the 50s up here today. And maybe in the 60s tomorrow. They're a single voyage. It's going to be nice outside, without a doubt. It's going to be like a spring day here the next 2-3 days, and then it's going to get not cold, cold again, but it's going to get colder. But definitely, we're getting ready for some nice weather and no rain too. So that's a plus. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Oh yeah, early morning coffee time. Loud and Obnoxious Saturday starts in about 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 3 hours till Loud and Obnoxious Saturday. Oh yeah, bump it up, fire in the wire. Oh yeah. Snapping needles. Lord have mercy. Gonna do it all today. Gonna do it all. Gonna tear those airwaves up. Well, good morning, guys. Good morning out there. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Oh yeah, ours are already jamming up with ice there, Single Voyage, without a doubt. We've had some really cold weather here, and I'm sure the rivers are starting to thaw out over here as well. So, we get any rain, we'll have some, definitely have some flooding. Oh shit, that's no good. Jumping feet in seconds? God damn. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Thank you for joining the coffee chat. Coffee time here, it might be Miller time where you're at. Crack open a cold one. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Powell. That's why he's not in here. Morning.
How's everything this morning?
My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts still from last night.
What'd you eat last night?
Just the spaghetti and the meatballs, the Italian sausage balls. They were pretty good, but they were a little spicy. So
Spaghetti was really good last night. I don't know what,
yeah, it was okay.
Everybody doing okay?
Yeah. Good morning there, Mr. 358. Good morning. As far as I know, everybody's doing all right. I was supposed to go get Kayla and the kids today, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow because my stomach, man, I've been up since like 12:30, so.
I knew you were up at 12:30, open up the door and see what I did. What's going on? And I turned around, went back to bed.
So, it's good morning time.
What's going on?
Huh? Nothing's going on.
Alex get her game?
Yeah, she got her stuff fixed, yeah.
Somebody?
No. They can't, they didn't know why it happened. It just happened. They reset it and she got everything back.
Okay. All I was going to say about that, you got to tell her that the more you're on that thing, the more chance there is of somebody.
Nah, it's a pretty secure system. It takes a real computer hacker genius type deal to fucking get in there. It happened about 10 years ago. And it shut everybody's shit down for like 2 months. Somebody hacked it, stole all their, a lot of people's credit card information and all that crap. So it's a pretty secure system. So she don't have to worry about that. If somebody hacks it, then it's a computer genius. So coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Coffee time here, but it might be Miller time in your neck of the woods. So if it's Miller time, grab a cold one. Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays begins at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Charlie Kilo is going to be retired after today. It won't be Charlie Kilo 1775. It's going to be November Sierra 1775. Needle Snapper 1775. Illinois. Getting down. Breaker breaker. There might even be a Needle Snapper Facebook group page real soon. Start recruiting for the Needle Snapper Club. Looking for a graphic designer to come up with something really cool to put on there. We got ourselves a lot of needle snappers out there. A lot of good stations. A lot of good stations. Go out there every day, snapping them needles off. No doubt about it. And no, there won't be a Friends of the Needle Snapper group either. Sitting there making people wait, thinking they might be a needle snapper someday. Now, if you got a good station and you're a good guy out on that radio, you're going to be a needle snapper right away, if I decide to do it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Thanks for watching. Yeah, today's going to be a nice day up here in Chicagoland area. We're going to hit at least 50 degrees today. Tomorrow they say 60, so we'll see about tomorrow. 60 in February, that's a stretch, but it's possible. We hit 55 yesterday, so we're getting in some nice warmer weather compared to what we had about 2-3 weeks ago. I was waking up in the morning and the temperature was 4 below zero outside. Wind chill 20 below. So this is a nice nice break in the nasty cold weather up here in Chicago. That's for darn sure. Nice break in that weather. So I'll take it. Yeah, it's still a little chilly. Still a little, you can't do anything outside really. But I tell you what, it's better than 4 below. I'll tell you that damn much. So... there's never too much going on the radio right now. This is mainly a sit-around bullshit session. Talking about anything and everything. Anything you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about it. You know? Still haven't heard anything from the boys out there in Europe. There's 2 or 3 guys out there in England and 2 or 3 in Germany that like to come on here early in the morning. Still haven't heard anything from them yet, but, you know, maybe they're working. It is what it is. But you're always more than welcome to come out here and enjoy some friendly chat. Yeah, it sure was single voyage. Man, it feels like your skin is literally like, it's freezing, but it kind of feels like it's on fire and your skin gets so dried out from the air. It's just brutal. It's brutal. And then at my work, it's cold in there. It's cold enough inside the building where you can hang meat. And it's just brutal. Didn't 1978? Didn't we get a big ass snowstorm up here in '78? I wouldn't know. I was about 4 or 5 years old in 1978. There, Mister 358. So I know when I was little like that. I know we got a couple of them, but I don't remember exactly what year it was. We've been pretty lucky with the snow this year. I'd say we got maybe at one time we got 3 or 4 or 5 inches at once, and it stuck around for a while, but because it got so damn cold afterwards. And but other than that, we haven't had really much snow, so we've been pretty lucky with the snow front. Oh, and I know what you're saying about those below zero freaking days, man. Because I can remember as being a kid in the 80s, at Christmas time, it was like 6, 7, maybe 8 years in a row. It was 25 below zero wind chills on Christmas Eve. We're getting dressed, getting ready to go to church for Christmas Eve service, and then go over to Grandpa and Grandma's house afterwards. It's 25 freaking below zero at Christmas. So I know what you're talking about those days, man. It's tough. That I do remember. And we had them, I would say between about 2 to 3 weeks, we had right around, I want to say 5 degrees to like zero temperatures, and then below zero wind chills for 2.5, 3 weeks. It was pretty damn cold. So now we got this break in the weather, and it's pretty nice, you know. Actually able to go outside and clean the yard up for the dogs, because their damn dog shit's not all frozen to the ground anymore. You know, and been out there, the daughter was out there cleaning up, I should say. She's out there cleaning up for 2 or 3 days because there was just so much of it in the yard. We couldn't get it up because it was frozen solid to the ground. And it was just too damn cold to be out there trying to do it. So the yard's all cleaned up, so the dog's got a clean place to go to the bathroom now. I don't know where this static comes from, guys. This interference. I get this like this probably 4 or 5 times a day if I'm out here all day long, like today I will be. This will happen probably 3 or 4 more times. That noise level goes up. My freaking scope is just wiped out with interference. So it'll be anywhere between 5 to 9 S units worth of garbage. Sometimes it lasts 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then it goes away. And it just wipes me out. I don't hear anything. All I get is this interference right here. It's got to be something local in the area. Somebody's running an old vacuum cleaner or an old microwave or some appliance, man, and it's just causing this massive interference. Well, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, guys. Welcome to Charlie Kilo Early Morning Coffee Time. For those early risers out there, might be coffee time in your neck of the woods, and it could be Miller time, depending where you're at in the world. So if it's Miller time, crack open a cold one. I don't know, Single Voyage. I don't know, man. I don't got any, what do you call those big transformers hanging off a pole by my house. Everything's underground. But I got the big boxes sitting in the back of the house. And it just, every once in a while, like I said, 3, 4, 5 times a day, I'll get this crap. And it'll disappear just as quick as it started. It's weird. And I'm like 99% sure it's nothing in the house, because I'd have this all the time if it was something in my house. And I don't. I'm going to turn this volume down a little bit until that damn static goes away, because I had that radio pretty quiet, and I'm not messing with any adjustments right now. It would not do me a damn bit of good. So I'll turn it down so you guys don't have to hear all that loud noise. But yeah, hopefully today's a good day. See, there it goes. It's gone again. Just that quick, guys. You see that shit? It's gone. It's like somebody turned something off. So now I can turn the radio back up. See, now, that's where it was at before. Look how quiet that radio is, man. You barely hear anything. That's why I got this radio right here. I'm going to have to do a video about all the noise canceling stuff this radio has and put it out there and show you guys. Because, man, without it, you get on a regular CB radio, it is so loud, it's not even funny. That's why I got the DX10. I was dealing with 9 S units, between 7 to 9 S units every day. I couldn't hear anything unless they were like plus 10 dB. It was so damn frustrating. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, guys. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time live on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah, it's like that everywhere. It's the way the radios are made. Single voyage. Those CB radios are just a bare minimum radio. I mean, yeah, they would be good to have in case of an emergency, without a doubt, or if we had some, zombie apocalypse type thing, where cell phones were down and everything was down, and the only thing you had was radio communications. And yeah, that it would be good for that. Don't get me wrong. But if you're trying to get out there and do it for a hobby like I'm doing, or like a lot of people out there, and you're trying to make contacts and talk to people, and you can't hear them because your noise level is S7 or an S9, then they're just no good. They're just no good. And some of them don't get me wrong, some of them CB radios out there, those guys have got them suckers so tuned in, they sound really good out there. Really good. They sound almost as good as an HF rig. And the guys that take pride in their radios, they sound almost as good as like a Yaesu or an ICOM. They sound damn good out there. And those strikers, a lot of them that run those, you can't, if they got it tuned up right and they're doing the way it's supposed to be, you can't tell they're on a striker. They sound like an HF rig, and that's the truth on that. They sound damn good. So, I mean, yeah, you can make them sound real good. It's just, there's just no noise canceling on it. They're horrible at that. Because there's lots of guys out there talking on Cobras and Unidens and all that, and they sound like they're top shelf. You can't take nothing away from that radio the way they sound, because they sound damn good. And I'm not, but I'd rather spend the money, say ouch once, get the Yaesu, and I'm set for a long time. I don't have to worry about a radio or anything for a long time, at least until I retire. Yeah, them strikers, they sound darn good. I'm running a IMAX 2000, and I know that's part of my problem. Their UDX 358, they those omnidirectionals, they pick up interference and static from everywhere, and they are noisier than a lot of antennas out there. But that's about all I can run, being where I live at. I wish I could try to get like a 5/8 ground plane antenna up, but I can't have it. It's too much of an attraction. I got mine on a homemade crank system where I can crank the antenna up and down every night. So when I'm done talking, I go out there, I crank my antenna down. It takes about 5 minutes to bring it down and 5 minutes to get it up in the air and ready to talk. So right now I'm in a pretty good spot. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I wish I could have like a ground plane antenna. That probably would take away a lot of my noise problem. But, it is what it is. Yeah, I got that IMAX about 25 feet in the air, and right now I'm running a little baby box, about 500 whiskeys. The big box is down for probably until March sometime. Every time I think, okay, I'm going to get it fixed this weekend, life gets in the way and I got to spend money on something else. So I'm still waiting. I'm being a patient man here. It is what it is. That's how this hobby works. CB radio. Keep buying radio. That's what it means. Or constantly buying. But yeah, I do pretty good on the IMAX, without a doubt. I get out there. I definitely get out there, and I got over 2,000 videos out on this YouTube page here, so I don't think my ears are too bad. I'd say about 1,600 of them are contacts I've made, and they're all over the world, from Australia to England, Germany, Belgium, Norway, Australia, and in between, South America, South Africa. So I don't think I'm doing too bad on the little old IMAX 2000. And I don't know if you remember when the Needle Benders had their contest, guys, but that weekend conditions were not the greatest, and I still managed to get that Needle Bender 22 out of Australia both days. I had that sucker deep in the noise, man, and I still managed to get him to check him off my list both days. So I don't think that IMAX is doing too bad of a job for me. And believe me, everybody and their mother was trying to get Needle Bender 22. Both days it was hard to get that guy. Well, yeah, Single Voyage, you gotta, use and do whatever works best for you. I know I had a half-wave, end-fed half-wave last summer, and I was running that for a while, but I kept burning up my transformers all the time, and I couldn't figure out why. And after 3 of them, and each one was about $300 a piece, I went and I bought an IMAX 2000. I've been using that since, because I couldn't afford $300 every month for a brand new damn transformer, and that's what it was pretty much coming down to. So when summertime rolls around over here this summer, I'm gonna figure out how to run that end-fed half-wave antenna without burning them up, because that antenna worked very, very well for me. Man, I could hear and I could get out. I could hear everybody, and very little to no noise. It's like somebody put the squelch on the noise, man. It's like nothing on those end-fed half-waves. And what I buy is one that runs from 30 megahertz up to 30. And I tune it for 11 meters, right at the channel 38 mark, and for like a full wave. So the antenna wire itself is about 36 feet long, and that gives me 2 half waves. So with those type of antennas, like they're usually, you go through 10 meters to 60 meters. Well, when you're running 60 meters, that's 1 half wave. But if you're on 10 meters, that's 2 half waves or 3 half waves that's coming out of the antenna. So I figured, well, why not use 2 half waves for 11 meters? So that's what I did, and man, I could get out on that sucker, boy. I could talk anywhere, and I could hear real good. But I don't think I had it grounded very well. It's got a lot, if I'm not mistaken, it's got a lot of voltage at the ends of the antenna, and that voltage is coming back to the transformer, and it's sitting in there, and it made it really super hot. So that voltage was supposed to come out of the end of the wire, go back through the transformer, and then go into the ground. But I don't think I had it grounded very well. So this spring I'm going to put an 8-foot ground wire or ground rod in, and use some big, thick 6-gauge wire, and see if that will make it work correctly like it's supposed to without burning it up. So, and you don't want none of that voltage coming back through the coax into your Radio Shack either. You don't want it coming back to the radio or the amplifier or anything else you're using in your shack either. So I think that's what the problem was. I think I did not have a very good ground, and this time I'm going to have a good ground, without a doubt. No doubt about it. Ooh, it's 5:30 in the morning. I can't wait for that time change too either next month, guys. I cannot wait for that time change, man. I tell you what, I think it's what, the first week in March is when the time changes. We go ahead an hour, we gain an hour. That sun will come up earlier. Man, and then we get an extra hour at the end of the day. Sign spring is coming, and it's going to start getting warm out. What the hell? Oh, yeah. I just looked it up. March the 8th. We got about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks, and time changes. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time, live on YouTube. Come check it out. Well, good morning out there, guys. Good morning to whoever's watching. It's early morning coffee time chat for us early risers in the day. If it's coffee time in your neck of the woods, pour a hot cup of joe. If it's Miller time, go crack open a cold one. Depending where you're at in the world, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Good morning there, Mr. 192. You got that right. It's morning time. Hopefully you got yourself a hot cup of joe sitting over there. Well, hopefully it's a beautiful day out there today. Don't forget, everybody, hit that like button. You got that right. You got that right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I like doing this kind of stuff. I know that Skip's not a rolling in right now, but sitting around here bullshitting with you guys, that's fun too, man. That's a lot of fun, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys that come on here early in the morning like this. I know there's a lot of early risers out there. I'm not the only one. So we get a good bullshit session going. Oh, hell yeah. Drink some hot joe, hot cup of joe, a cold cerveza, wherever you're at. It's all good. Bring in the day good. hell, when I retire, man, I'm going to do the early morning coffee time every morning. I got 10 years. 10 years until Charlie Kilo retires. Hopefully I can retire at a place where it's not so damn cold outside. Yes, they are very, very big. They are a very big antenna. I mean, you could do single voyage, a 2-element, 3-element, 4-element. I would just suggest a 4-element. There's lots of info on the internet about how to make one. Lots of info on YouTube. My buddy out here, 1414's got a 4-element, and I tell you what, that needle bender, he can talk anywhere he wants to, without a doubt. He only runs about 2,000 watts of power in that thing, and I tell you what, he can talk absolutely anywhere, for one, and the most important thing, he's a hell of a guy, man. Jeff is a hell of a guy. You know, I've asked him many questions. He's kind of like my mentor out here. And without him, I probably wouldn't know and do half the shit that I do now when it comes to radio. Constantly asking and bugging him. He's a real good guy. He's got that 4-element, and he's got that colossal 10K, and that's another good antenna right there. So if you don't want to do the 4-element beam, look into that colossal 10K. It's a monster. It's a beast, but you won't be disappointed, single voyage. You'll get out and you'll be heard on that thing. And really, in my opinion, all you really need is a 4-element. If you're really seriously about building a Yagi, a 4-element Yagi is more than enough for you to get out real good. More than enough. And you're right, they're a pretty big antenna. I know some guys out there run 6 and 8 elements, and there's one out there I heard runs 12. Can you imagine how big that 12-element beam is? And then you got to have the tower and the poles, and you got to figure out all that wind shear configuration, because you got a monster up there when you got a 12-element. Let me tell you what, that's not a light antenna. That's a big-ass antenna that takes up a lot of space in the sky. And if you got any type of winds, you got to figure that in there when you're trying to put it up, you know. Otherwise, you'll be picking it up in pieces off the ground after the first storm that goes through. So you got to make sure you got all your P's and Q's in line. Yeah, it's big. Without a doubt, it's big. And they do got the shorter ones too. There's a longer version of the 4-element Yagi, and then there's a shorter one. That's why I said go and do all the research you possibly can on it, because they do make them small. Now the elements, I believe, are the same size, but I think the boom length is shorter. But don't quote me on it for sure, because I ain't no antenna expert, but I've heard that they've got a longer version and then a more compact version of the 4-element. And I think the more compact version, if I'm not mistaken, it's more narrow banded than the longer boom version is more of a wider stretch of the band that you can that you're tuned into. So like I said, if you're going to build one, do all kinds of research on it before you decide what you're going to do. See, I'm not into really building my own tennis like that. I'll just, when I'm ready to get one, I know I'm just going to go and buy one. And then hopefully, where I live at, there's an Elmer there that can help me put it together, tell me, how big of a tower or pole and all that other bullshit I'm going to need for it to make sure it's safe in the air, that I'm not picking it up in pieces off the ground and all that good stuff. And then help me get it up in the air and get it tuned properly. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Early morning coffee time. what? I don't think I did it. God damn son of a bitch. I don't think I did it on either one. God damn it. Space helmet talking to aliens. That's nice. Ah, the hell with those neighbors. The hell with them, man. It is what it is. That's funny. There's that interference again, guys. There's that damn interference that I keep telling you about. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time. Live on YouTube. Come check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Move. Go lay down. Go. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for watching. It's early morning coffee time. Grab a cup of Joe. And if in your part of the world it's later on in the afternoon, go get yourself a cold beer, a cold cerveza, and enjoy early morning coffee time. Charlie Kilo 1775, Illinois is trying CQC QDX. Oh, wow. Roger that. Roger that. That sounds interesting. RF images instead of what it was meant to do. See, now it's all quiet again, guys. See how that noise comes in there like that? See how quiet I got that radio? And then that noise comes in and just wrecks me. I'm definitely picking up some type of interference. Yeah, I wish I could have all different types of antennas right now, because believe me, I would. I'd try a whole bunch of different ones if I lived in a place where I could, without a doubt. But I gotta be sneaky and stealth about it. That's why I stick with the wire antenna as my experimental stuff. I got just enough room to run that wire. And it's hard as hell to see a wire in the air. Literally, you can't see it, and even if somebody saw it, they wouldn't even know what the hell they're looking at. Can you see, like, when somebody's talking, does it bring up a picture of words or just what the RF is? Just shows RF. I don't quite understand there, Single Voyage, what it does exactly. He says RF images. So if somebody's talking, it's actually showing the words that they're speaking through the airwaves. Is that what or does it not work like that? Educate me, because I really don't know. Because if it actually showed the words being transmitted, that'd be pretty damn cool. Charlie Kilo 1775, Illinois is trying CQCQDX. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Come check it out. Ah, okay, okay. I get it now. Well, thanks for clarifying that, Single Voyage. Thanks for clarifying that. Ooh, yeah. About 1 hour till that sun comes up. Without a doubt. Cannot wait. Get out there and start snapping some needles off, being loud and obnoxious. Putting some fire in the wire and bumping it up. Hell, somebody got a dog out there barking on the radio. Did you hear that? Woof, woof. Oh, wow. That'd make it kind of easy for the enemy to shoot them out of the sky, wouldn't you think? All those signatures? Hell, if you can do it, so can the enemy. Holy criminy. But nobody ever thought about that. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time, live on YouTube. Well, good morning. Hopefully I say this right. Dr. Goldfield Hwang. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by and watching. What the hell? Can I start this BS? Never shut the fucking... Hold on, guys. I'm having a little computer problem here, so I gotta shut it down and let everything reset. Yeah? Hey, babe. Give me a few minutes. I gotta reset my computer. And I gotta reset the TV. It's glitching this morning. It's glitching. What's going on?
Johnson's being really aggravated.
Why?
He's his own army tank.
Well, make him stop.
Let's see, here's the next house. In a minute. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Is there something in my tongue? Look.
Yeah, a little white spot. Why? No.
Huh?
No, there's nothing.
Look.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
I am.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it freaking hurts, so.
I said don't.
Hey, what?
You heard me. I'll explain it later. My stomach just fucking hurts, babe. Okay, now I'm good. And then Alex was in the bathroom all day yesterday, running to the bathroom back and forth, so I don't know what the hell. What's the matter? You sure?
Yeah, I just closed my eyes a little bit.
Well, I don't want to make you mad. I know it's Valentine's Day and I love the hell out of you, but
Oh, Dad, what? Huh?
I said I know it's Valentine's Day and I love the hell out of you, but I don't think we're getting together today. We'll do it tomorrow. I've been up since 12 midnight running to the bathroom. So, and it hurts and it's not good. Don't look at me all sad-faced. What's the matter? Bullshit. I can see it in your eyes, in your face. We'll have lunch tomorrow, okay? Okay? I promise. I'm still going to give you your Valentine's stuff today, though. I'm going to run it over here in a little bit, so be ready to answer the door and grab it, okay? Oh, now you're upset. You're not even talking. Come on now, don't be mad because I don't feel good. Okay.
I've been in pain for a while now, my tongues. It's a goddamn canker sore.
Alright.
I just don't know what to do with it.
Nothing. You probably bit your tongue. It's no big deal, so just relax and just use some mouthwash and you'll be alright. What's that boy's problem?
He's all over the place this morning.
Jesus Christ.
If it's nice off, I go
Try taking him to the park today. It's going to be in the 50s.
I was just saying I'll do it out down.
So,
we'll find it in a minute. I'm going to try to stop. Yeah, well, I'll be tending you guys twice. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna be tending you guys twice because she's not gonna be home. So.
Yeah. John, I swear to God, if you don't stop putting crap in your mom's face, I'm gonna throw everything in the garbage can. Knock it off. Nobody puts crap in your face. Now, you don't do it to other people. Yeah, I see it. Now, that is not the way to show somebody something. You don't put it in somebody's face. It's nasty. I don't know, baby. You'll have to ask her. I don't know. All right.
Because I was going to paint my toenails with glitter.
Yeah. All right, honey. I'm gonna let you go, baby.
I'll see you probably tomorrow then.
Well, I told you I'm gonna drop your Valentine stuff off. All right. So when I call, you better be ready. When I say I'm on my way, you better be ready for me. Yeah, well, you're getting it today. All right?
No, not that. I was talking about, like, you know, if you're doing tomorrow, we got Monday.
Yeah, and I know today is special for you, and you wanted to have this fairy tale Valentine's Day, but that's just not Dave. I don't do fairy tale Valentine's Day. I live in the real world. All right?
What kind of fairy tale Valentine's Day do you like?
Yeah, look at the smile. Now I'm making you smile. With rose petals all over the place and all that garbage. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not the romantic. You know, that's just not Dave. It's not gonna happen. But I will celebrate it with you and love and kiss all over you, that type of deal. But I'm not gonna sit there and do ooh, because I don't know how to do that. All right, I never have, and that's just me being honest. All right.
It's okay, Dave.
And I don't expect anything in return, so. Alright?
Tomorrow Sam's on candy.
Yeah. Alright, I love you.
You know, that's what Mom always says. She says, Sundays are our Valentine's days. She says that, and then she says that's what we do, is we do it that day because we so much candy on sale.
Yeah. Alright, baby. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, talking to the girlfriend, guys. Talking to the girlfriend. Valentine's Day. Well, we got about 45 minutes and that sun will be up. Good morning there, Mr. 991. Good morning, sir. I haven't forgot about you. Dr. Goldfield. I was talking to the girlfriend. Where are you from, sir? Where are you from, doctor? Canada. All right. Well, thanks for watching. British Columbia, Canada, I believe BC stands for. Thanks for watching. Anytime, sir. Anytime. I'm on the radio on Saturdays, Sundays doing this at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And it ends at around 7 where I start the loud and obnoxious Saturdays live stream. Are you into amateur radio as well there, Doc? Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time, live on YouTube. Oh, okay. Let me try to explain it a little bit. Well, this is CB radio, 11 meters, amateur radio. And pretty soon the skip will start coming in, which is other stations all over the country and world. You'll start hearing them on the radio here. And we'll try to talk back and forth with each other. That's a pretty much a cut and dry version of what's going on here. Well, I run this live stream before the skip starts rolling in, and we just sit around here and we just talk about anything and everything until the stations start coming in. And once the stations start coming in, then I'll start another live stream for Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays. It's the name of the live stream. And you'll hear stations from all over the world start coming in. Jamaica, England, and then all over the United States. Later on in the afternoon, we'll hear Australia. And you might hear South America today. You might hear Africa, South Africa. You could hear people from all over the world on the radio right now. But this particular live stream here is just a big BS session where everybody gets around, gathers around, and we just talk about anything and everything. If you're an early riser like me, I'm drinking my coffee. That's why it's called coffee time. If you're another part of the world, let's say like England or Germany, I think they're about 6-7 hours ahead of us. It might be cold beer time out there. So that's why I say drink a cold beer wherever you're at, or some coffee. You know, the guys from England, they drink the tea, so it's tea time for them. $5 o'clock somewhere. You got that right, 358. 5 o'clock somewhere. Depending where you're at in the world, it might be cold beer time or coffee time. So, and even tea time. Can't forget about those guys in England. They like their tea, and that's all right. We sit around here, Dr. Goldfield, and we just try to have a good time and talk about anything and everything, you know. Yes, if the conditions are good, it does get busier, and sometimes it doesn't, and it's pretty darn dead out there. To tell you the truth, right now, we're in the peak of the solar cycle, and that affects how these radio signals are received in your radio. So right now, the sun is doing a lot. She's very active, and we could have a good day today where you're going to hear a whole bunch of people, or we could have a really bad day where you will hear hardly anybody at all. It all depends on the sun, and we call it Mother Nature. It all depends on Mother Nature, what she wants to give us. kind of like going to Las Vegas and gambling. That's the way I look at it. Some days you win and some days you don't, and that's how it is with the radio. Some days it's real good, and other days it's real bad. As soon as the solar cycle stops peaking and starts to slowly decline, radio is going to be really good after that for a long time. Probably a good 3 years. Radio is going to be really good. You're going to hear a lot of people on the radio for the next 2 to 3 years. I got back into radio about 3-4 years now, and some of the contacts I've made have been pretty cool. You know, I've talked to Norway, I've talked to Belgium, I've talked to Sweden, I talked to Germany quite often. I've made several contacts in South America. I've talked to Venezuela, I've talked to Rio de Janeiro, I've talked to Australia. Hawaii all comes in pretty good all the time. And I have talked to just about every single state in the United States. And what do they call them? Provinces up there in Canada. I've talked to all the provinces up there. There's a lot of good stations up there in Canada. There's a lot of good guys up there that talk on the radio as well. Canada is a hot spot for radio, for amateur radio. There's a lot of people that are on amateur radio up there. So, yeah, as far as conversation-wise, it's more or less, you know, you meet good guys and you have just a little bullshit session. You know, you ask how the days went, you know, and how their day's going, and it's nothing too, like, I guess, personal. You know what I'm saying? But then on the same hand, you got a lot of clowns out there that like to jam stuff up. You got a lot of people out there, I would say 10%ers is what I call them, that are just, they're just asses. They're assholes, pretty much. And there's no helping them. So you just kind of ignore the guys that are bad and stick with the 90% of them that are good, and you have a good time out there, you know? It's all about what you make of it. That's why I got all my live streams named now. I'm trying to make it a little bit more fun out there, especially for me. Like Mondays, it's Bump It Up Mondays. Tuesday, Fire in the Wire Tuesdays. And Wednesday is Stop Crying, Start Buying. I got a lot of haters out there, so I named Thursdays for my haters. And Friday, it's Oh Hell Yeah, It's Friday. Today is Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays, and Sundays is Needle Snapping Sundays. Trolls, yes, you get a lot of trolls out there. A lot of trolls. So, they'll be on here shortly. They like to troll my account, see what channel I'm on, and then they'll try to jam me up. But where I can't talk to nobody and all I hear is them, but it is what it is. You can't get mad at it. They're mentally ill to do stuff like that. It is what it is, man. Yes, you got to watch where your what channels or what frequencies you talk on. That's correct. Like 11 meters, that's pretty much for anybody and everybody to talk on. But then when you get into 10 and 40 meters and stuff like that, you got to get a ham radio license, which I don't have one. I stick on 11 meters. That's more than enough for me. More than enough for me. And for a lot of people, that's more than enough. I don't need to go on anything else. I have not heard the Ukraine. I've heard Russia, I think, twice in the last 4 years that I've been back on the radio. I've heard Russia twice, a Russian station, and everybody was trying to make contact with that Russian station, so it was impossible. Everybody on the radio, it was trying to get that Russian station. We don't get Russia too very often over here. At least I don't. Oh yeah, I think we would definitely know if it came out of the Ukraine. I think they would definitely announce that they're from the Ukraine, because I get Germany. They announce Germany, so, and Norway and Belgium and Sweden. So they all announce themselves. Even Poland. I've heard Poland in there also. I mean, they all announce that, pretty much where they're from. England, Ireland, Scotland. I've gotten all of them. But I think that what's going on over there in the Ukraine, that it'd be very difficult anyways to get them on the radio, because I think they're being jammed pretty good from the war that's going on there, radio signals and stuff like that. And I know they use 11 meters as a part in their military. At least the Russians do. Well, thank you to everybody for watching. I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. And if the person that's subscribed out there is still watching, I appreciate that as well. All the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it, guys. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time. Live on YouTube. Come check it out. Oh, we got a little Jamaica in there already this morning, guys.
Pennsylvania, 141 Black River, Jamaica.
141 Jamaica coming in there. 141 Jamaica, 141 Jamaica. Charlie Kilo, 1775 Illinois, waving a hand. Good morning. I guess you can't quite hear me yet. It's still a little early. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Early morning coffee time, live on YouTube. Come check it out.
Yeah, a lot of traffic here. There's traffic cop today. Traffic morning, traffic cop. 121 Black River, Jamaica. Good day.
They're starting to come in across the pond. You boys across the pond, bump it up out there. You guys across the pond.
We got you here, top of the morning. Hope you are well.
I don't understand.
I can pump it up, and I can jump it up here, Roger.
Bump it up. You got that right. Bump it up. You got that right. Bump it up. Bump it up for loud and obnoxious Saturdays. Oh, yeah.
Hey, good morning, Sam. Around Ohio. Number 34, Jamaica with the waves. Stand by.
3-4 Jamaica, 3-4 Jamaica. Charlie Kilo, 1775 Illinois, waving a hand.
To you, sir.
3-4 Jamaica, 3-4 Jamaica. Charlie Kilo, 1775 Illinois, waving a hand.
Hey, good morning, 1775. Good morning, 1775. Oh, 34, West Side, Jamaica with the wave.
Well, roger that, Mr. 34. Good morning out there. You're making a nice trip up here. I got you a solid 3 up in this radio this morning here in Chicagoland area. You're sounding real good out there. I'm going to wave a hand with 73s. Enjoy your day. Happy hunting.
And see you catch up again, 1775 or 34, standing by.
Hell no, that's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign.
I think you say 509. I think you say 509 or 509 34. Come on. Okay, 549, man. I appreciate the key down. I appreciate the get back. The condition is not so good at this moment. 549. 34, Jamaica, standing by.
See you lay down. Apollo didn't poop, so take him with you. What's wrong with you? Well, now I got a bad stomach ache, so thanks for poisoning me. Good morning, 991. Good morning, sir.
145.
I really do appreciate everybody for watching. In about 10 minutes here, I'm going to end this stream and begin Saturday's Live and Obnoxious. So I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody out there for watching. So tune back in for Live and Obnoxious, and we'll just continue on that one. Here in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Tune back in. I'm going to sit there and shut it off and start the next one. Roger that, Mr. 991. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always. Anytime, sir. Anytime. You take care. He peed and came right back to the door, so. Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays, live on YouTube. 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, live on YouTube. Come check it out. Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays. Oh, yeah. Charlie Kilo 1775, Illinois is trying CQC QDX. Bump it up, ladies and gentlemen. Bump it up.
Where's Dr. 34? Good morning across the bar. Black River, Jamaica. Top of the morning. 121 Black River.
121 Jamaica, 121 Jamaica. Charlie Kilo 1775 Illinois, waving a hand.
Yeah, Roger Neiman. Good morning to you too, 1775. It's top of the morning. 121 station. I am the voice of Black River, Jamaica. 121.
Roger that, Mr. 121. You're coming in pretty good up here this morning. I'm going to wave a hand, wish you 73s out there. You enjoyed this beautiful day. Happy hunting, sir.
You're Roger D. Raise my hand right back to you, my friend. Top of the morning. You take it easy and take care. 7361. 121 Black River.
Bump it up, ladies and gentlemen. Bump it up.
I think I hear you here just now. Can you just write to 27380? We got a copy of 121. Yeah, 145. Can you go 380? Can you go 380? Roger, Roger. Hello, number 34, number 34, Jamaica Wave, standing by.
Oh, damn, that's pretty loud. Number 34 Jamaica came in there pretty darn loud that go around.
Hello, radio, number 34, number 34, west side of Jamaica is calling, standing by. Hey, good morning, 306. Good morning, 306. Or 34 with the way, stand by.
Well, guys, I'm going to stop this live stream and I'm going to start the Loud and Obnoxious one.
Alright, 306.
So come back for Loud and Obnoxious Saturdays, all right? Thank everybody for out there watching. I do appreciate it. The thumbs up, the subscribers, the good conversation. I appreciate it all. I will see you guys here in about 2 minutes on Live and Obnoxious. Hoorah! Take care.